Hey YouTube, thanks for viewing Lena Reads the sign of Taurus for January 2019. Happy New Year, everybody. I'm pulling first from the Sacred Rebels Oracle deck. Remember, these readings are based on collective energies for the sign of Taurus. That means don't take it as your life. Use the resonating messages as a tool to shed light on issues that need your attention. Now, you can get a reading where you can ask personal questions and get personalized advice. That's my suggestion. My donation, Instantgo, and Vimeo information are in the description. Now, let's get it. For Taurus, January 2019. Let's see, the first card from Sacred Rebels is the number 40, Sacred Fool. Okay. And solar plexus chakra. That's what the Sacred Fool card looks like. And this is the color of your solar plexus chakra, and that's the symbol for your solar plexus. The stone associated with your solar plexus is, I have to look it up, I think it's citrusine. Coming out first, we got the Two of Pentacles. That's the juggling card. You may just be busy. You could have, a lot on your plate. Or this could be related to being a player. You might have two partners that you're juggling. It's right next to the Ace of Cups in reverse. That would mean no new start in love, or delayed or denied advance. The Page of Cups in reverse could mean an offer. It could mean a kid. Let's see here. Okay, so with just these cards that's out here, it looks like something is a burden, obviously, but I'm saying obviously because all these cards are in reverse except for the Two of Pentacles. We have water and fire. That's Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, and Cancer is out here. And we have Earth energy, that's Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Let's clarify the Two of Pentacles. Ooh. So you may have too much on your plate to handle right now, to handle successfully, because that's being clarified by the Universe card in reverse, which can indicate a Capricorn or Aquarius in your energy. But whoever it is indicating is in reverse. So you could be juggling a Capricorn and a Sagittarius, or vice versa. And this new start, it looks like, is related to need to clarify that. Clarify the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Another 10. What the hell? Okay. Okay, so this is the end. This card right here tells me that this is the end. Okay, she's setting that bird free. Yeah, so someone set you free, or you set someone free here, Taurus. It's like these cards are in reverse. Let's see here, because it's the end, right? So there's no more talking about it. There's no more trying to get back in. It's over with this Sagittarius or Capricorn. It could be any sign, or an Aries. Okay, we have the Victory card in reverse here as well. The Burden card in reverse. Okay, so things do change. If you're dealing with the Sagittarius, that's, let's see. Somehow the Sagittarius could be related to the loss, you know, the Victory in reverse. Yeah. Could also be a Gemini. It looks like there may be more than one person. Let's see. You may be juggling quite a few. If this is resonating. Okay, so you quit, right? Like, the one thing that keeps people going is fear of failure or consequences of failure or something like that. But what this is telling me is that you said, hey, you or someone dealing with you said, hey, I quit. Whether, you know, I don't care how much I've invested, I ain't investing no more. I don't care how much I've done or how much time I put in, I ain't putting it in no more. Somebody said that, and it looks like, it looks like that yielded a sort of victory. Yes, that's exactly what that is. Cancer, card of Cancer. So let's see here. Yeah, so you may have victory with a Cancer or something having to do with transportation. Like, I want to say, I don't know, maybe if you're an Uber driver or something, you know, if this is work related, something in the driving industry might be where it's at for you. Might be exactly what you need to fit the time that's available in your schedule. Okay, we got Taurus energy, the High Priest in reverse. Okay. Clarified by the Lovers, Gemini. That, to me, that's saying that someone either approached you and said, hey, you know, I love you, let's do this. Let me just clarify. That's what it looked like. Okay, so checking for tens here because I think we had 2 tens. Okay, so there's 3 tens. Okay. Yeah, so we got 3 tens on the board. That means a lot of completions, right? 1, 2, 3, 4 major arcana. All major arcana clarifying the High Priest in reverse. To me, this is saying that for January, Taurus, you're coming out of the energy that says, I can't handle everything that's on my plate, right? You're just too busy. You got too much going on, and it could be so many different things. Let's clarify. It could be, you know, relationships. It could be work and home balance. It could be that you have multiple jobs. But the world in reverse is clarified by the 2 of Wands. So we got 2 2s in one line of this spread. So I feel like 2s can also indicate decisions. If it's a decision, you will be guided to what decision you need to make. It ultimately ends up in the 2 of Wands. Let's see if I can clarify. Hold on. Patience. The card of Sagittarius. So it looks like you have a decision to make, or like I said, it could just mean you're busy, but if it is that you're holding off on making a decision, you're probably rightfully doing so. The decision will be made for you. Someone is going to judge, I want to say, against you, or you will make this decision by judging against them. But whatever the decision is, that is, you know, whatever this is saying here, is saying that whatever that was, this decision or this juggling or this just being too busy, that's over. That's over. There's a completion here, right? It was also the 10 of Pentacles in reverse, so it was not abundant. So you weren't getting anything done. You were too busy to stay organized. It just wasn't paying off. Going forward, why is this here? Just a second here. 7. Okay. So like I said, it could be multiple people, but either you or they judge against you. You judge against them, or they judge against you. You could be abusing power here, or they could be abusing power here. Clarify the Emperor in reverse, which is the card of Aries. Oh my God, okay. So they clarified the Emperor for me with the Emperor. What does that mean? Clarify the Emperor in reverse, please. Okay. So the Emperor's powerful. In reverse, he just ain't using his power right? His power is either being used only for his own gain, or it's being used against other people who probably ain't even, you know, a real threat. You know, so it's like he's bullying. He's a fucking bully. So I don't know if this is gonna represent Taurus. You know how it resonates with you, but this person, the Emperor, is a bully here. He may be bullying. Hold on, because I'm looking at this like this could be someone bullying someone smaller, you know, more, you know, just somebody they could overlook, you know. But the Emperor is clarified by the Hierophant. That's the only card in that line that's in the upright. It's the number 5, just like the High Priest. It's the card of Taurus. So this is you. Okay. So you may have experienced a bully. You might be dealing with an Aries, because I just did an Aries reading that showed, anyway, if you're involved with an Aries, there were all signs in that reading, but you need to see the Aries reading because they're fitting together. But the Peacemaker here, there's a bully, and then I feel like this is you coming in as the Peacemaker, and you try to put a stop to this, or you end it, or you want to end it. Hold on. And this is not just a work situation. This is a relationship or a partnership. Okay. But it looks like here you jump out at this issue, and you realize that, let me just clarify, you realize that you can't handle this person like that. Hold on. Clarify Temperance in reverse here. Clarify the Lovers in reverse. Okay, you're gonna take me somewhere now. Okay, so either the bully loses, or the Taurus will lose this little battle, right? I mean, because I want to clarify. Let me clarify, because this is a battle to me. A bully against a Peacemaker. And then I have a losing card. Clarified by the card of Sagittarius. Clarify the Six of Wands in reverse. Okay. So there's more people involved than just the two of you in this squabble. Maybe other people are also trying to convince this bully that he needs to calm down. Let's see. But then, you know, it's like this bully's so strong that he make y'all calm down. He make y'all go to bed. Like, okay, so that's what the Four of Swords looks like. There's a battle, okay? So someone loses, which I want to say is the Peacemaker. Let me clarify the Peacemaker. I hope the Peacemaker wins. Clarify the Peacemaker. Frustration in reverse. Okay, so you ain't gonna let this get to you. We know that much. But then it kind of does get to you. Clarify the Six of Wands again in reverse. Six of Wands in reverse. Injustice. Okay, so you lose, and that's an injustice. So the good guy, it looks like the good guy is having trouble handling this out of control emperor, right? I got the Lovers here, clarified by the card of Taurus again. So maybe you're trying to do this out of genuine concern for this person, but this person thinks you're charging them up. You're trying to use the most understanding, the most passionate conversation that you can to explain your position against this bully. Because that's how you were raised, right? You're not going in any ways outside of who you are with this. But you are no longer interested, or this person is no longer interested in you after this squabble. Okay, thank you for just a second here. 10 Wands in reverse. This is going to be the card that says you quit. Like it's a quitter. It's a quitter's card to me when it's in reverse. And you moved on. You quit and you moved on. Like I'm getting quit, not like we broke up or nothing like that. Which it could be that for some people, but for some people, these people work together. The Emperor and the Hierophant can represent corporations sometimes. So I would say that some people quit and moved on. Some people broke up and moved on. The High Priestess, I don't know. Let's see if this is y'all coming back around or if you find someone else. So let's clarify fresh deck. Let's clarify the High Priestess in reverse. The High Priest in reverse. Clarify the Lovers. What the hell? Okay, that's on the bottom, by the way. That is the victory card. So the way it looks like with all that, the way to defeat this bully, I feel like it's saying that you have to okay, I think it's saying that you have to use your intuition, but also that this is the end of a cycle. Like, you came into January in the beginning here, and we got completions. We got two tens. We got two tens right in the beginning of the spread with an ending, right? Or no new beginning. And we got the World in reverse. I mean, like, in the beginning, it was just looking like completion of something. I feel like there's another completion in the end of January. And the completion in the beginning of January is related to being busy or having multiple relationships or whatever have you, however it resonates. The completion in the end of January is learning how to strategize and retaliate and come back after a loss, because you go in, let's see here, you're patient with this air, possibly an Aries, a lot of Aries energy here, a lot of air energy and fire, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo. But it looks like you're patient dealing with this person. I'm thinking until they get so swole that they feel like they may be able to disrespect you or someone you respect or someone around you who you stand up for. And like I said, there may be more than one person involved. Maybe a couple of y'all stood up to this bully and you just ended up mad, right? You ended up mad. That's the frustration card. But then coming, yeah, so after this, I want to say after this little squabble, but this little squabble goes on for a little while. And you actually have to back up again. You're really like, you want in, you want to really, this is really weighing on you. And you want to jump out there, but you know you gotta have a level, you gotta level up before you can just jump out there. You know that. So you take time to recover from the loss you took, You develop the mentality, like, you know, this is no longer a partnership. That's the Lovers in reverse. You take into consideration everything you've learned. This can also indicate a Taurus. This is also your own energy, right? This is Taurus, the Hierophant. Then you come back again. I want to say this might have been a Facebook battle. This might have been a text message battle. And it looks like here you have to take on some ill energy, or someone comes in, or someone in here has some ill energy. Hold on just a second. When I say ill energy, I mean it's outside of your character, right? Okay, so you just decide like, I mean, this is a loss, right? You take this loss and, you know, you go on with it. You go on not as a loser. You go forward knowing that you did the best you could do, but you also ain't gonna let it worry you. You're moving in a good direction, getting away from this, and you know it. You know you should have been gone. But when you do, you get your 9 of Pentacles. There's the victory, another 7. And here's where the new relationship, I want to say, yeah, this has got to be a new relationship in the cycle completion here. So you completed the cycle in the beginning of January. Here's where the cycle comes in at the end. You got the Hierophant, the same energy you were in here as the Peacemaker. It's in reverse because you don't have to play that role to have your son, to have happiness, right? You don't have to be the Peacemaker to have happiness. And now that you're out of that role, you got this coming in, which is the Lovers, the card of Gemini. It's clarified by the Page of Cups in reverse. So it looks like this person may still be trying to get to you. You know, there still may be conversations going on Facebook about this whole incident, and that, like, it doesn't get to you. Like, this is the heartbreak card. This is when your heart is broken. This is when you ain't worried about it, you know. But this is where you are. This is where you are at the end of January. It's a 10. It's the Wheel card. It could represent Sagittarius or Pisces. So whoever this is representing your lovers and who you have the sun with, the sun is happiness. It could be, and you know, Taurus is here, Gemini, and like I said, Sagittarius or Pisces. Sacred Fool. This is where, like, the Fool is somebody who doesn't know nothing. They just knew. They're new. You play in this role twice. I mean, you're not playing the Fool role twice. You're coming into the end of a cycle, coming into January, but this whole losing thing, you a fool at that. You're not a loser, and you know you're not a loser, but you finna learn how to take a loss and turn that shit into the wheel of fortune, right? So the end of that cycle, or the completion of that cycle, brings you out of the fool. But this is also encouraging you to treat your solar plexus, because and you have to kind of Google what it's all about, but it's the center chakra or something like that. And Google it, solar plexus chakra. But it kind of controls your ability to make decisions. And I feel like you should have been gone from this situation. I mean, I don't want to say you should have left it, but you probably should have made this decision, earlier. But it doesn't matter. There's a lot of divine guidance here, so I can't say how things are supposed to go. I can only say what's here. But yeah, like I said, you take a loss and turn it into the wheel of fortune. Congratulations, Taurus. And it looks like you'll have, for the people that this resonates with, it's a good reading. It's balanced. I want to say thanks for hanging out, thanks for liking, subbing, and thanks for commenting. I'm going to put the subscribe button and some extra videos. Everybody have a good night and Happy New Year.